amazingly, I really have alliances with just about everybody left in this game. After tonight, though, I doubt Amber's going to trust me anymore. But we'll see what happens. She's probably not going to win anything, so I'm not too scared about that.
Ryan went head of household. Vito actually put Donna as a replacement. Brenda went unanimously.
I'm just going to cross my fingers, hope that the HOH result works out in my favor, but now having 3 HOH wins and 2 POV wins on my belt, man, that's a lot of competition wins. I really wish I wouldn't have won that many comps, but I had to do what I had to do to keep myself safe in this game. And if I didn't win any of those comps, I'd be not even in the position I'm in right now. I'd be out of this game a few weeks ago. So it's going to keep winning.
Apparently, Ryan told Amber about the deal that me, him, and Simon made, and then Amber told Don. That gets back to me. So that's really sketchy that he's going around telling people, because I don't like that. I don't like this information being out publicly. So as far as I'm concerned, this deal could be... may have to go back on this deal like soon, because they're spreading it around, and I don't appreciate that.
I know, although I'm aligned with Josh right now, if I don't get him out soon, he will beat me in the end. So I've got to find a way to get him out sooner rather than later, and next week might be the week to do that.
I don't like people that can't keep a damn secret, and I don't want to work with people that can't keep a damn secret. If I'm telling you something, I didn't say, go and tell everyone about it. It's like, no, I'm telling you this for a reason, and there's a reason I'm telling you specifically this, and I'm not saying in the house chat. If I want everyone to know, I'd go into the control house chat and say, hi, this is what I'm doing, yay, blank, blank, blank. No, that's not what I'm doing, is it? Ugh.
Amber's just been going around and stirring up a bunch of shit, and Don's trying to fall on the sword for her and make up all these lies, saying that he wants to go next so he can try to save Amber. Clearly I know exactly what they're doing, so hopefully Simon and Josh can win HOH, preferably Simon. We can try to get Amber out this week, because I'm just really getting tired of her antics. It's just really frustrating that she just keeps lying through her teeth.
But Amber was interesting. Amber, of all people, was suggesting to take out her own husband. She considered keeping Brendan in the game and taking Don out, which was very peculiar to me. And then Don comes on and says that Amber was trying to say she didn't do that.
I know how it's looked to everybody, and Amber and us flipping and flopping, but we're not.
So he came in and he said that was my fault, so I'm going to go back to him and say, why is that my fault? What's my fault?
Because Simon said they concerned you would flip the vote against anybody else. They did not believe in trust.
So how the fuck is that my fault?
No, I'm saying that's why they put me up instead of like going.
So how is that my fault that they fucking know how to play?
And we fight in real life because we're very, very similar in a lot of ways. And so when you put us into a game like this, oh my God, we fight all the time, like all the time. I mean, we get over it, but we fight a lot and we get so pissed off. At the end of the day, I don't care what he thinks I'm doing. If I have this big secret game thing, if I'm not telling him the truth or whatever, I am. I'm telling them the truth about everything.
When you play a game like I have and she has, you can't help but think the other person is a little shady and dirty too. And so, you have this couple who's not 100% sure, but we would never turn each other. No, it's not going to be able to put her up or she's going to put me up with me. We may take the opportunity to vote one or the other one out, but we ain't going to put each other up.
I mean, he's got my back. I've got his. He says that he'd throw himself out for me in this game, but I don't really know for sure now that we're down this close if he would actually do it. I mean, it'd be cool if he did, but even if he did, I don't know that it would help me.
Amber was trying to deny it. Yeah, that was interesting. Amber's lying to her own husband. Shows how ruthless she's going to be in this game. That's concerning.
God, that was so hard to vote him out. I mean, I love you, but...
I'm really sad to see Brendan go. We kind of really connected. He was a really good person, and I really enjoyed getting to know him. He was a very supportive person. He knew everything that was happening with me. He checked on me every day. Whereas Simon just kind of was a rude asshole. So it kind of sucks that he's gone and Simon's still here.
Yours and his were the only fucking two names I wrote right down, and they fucking knew it.
They knew
They're
it.
fucking dirty as shit. But you know what? Simon and I...
Clean. It was solid. It was a good play.
Simon, I was like, as soon as it happened, I was like, well, fucking played. And he's like, that wasn't my play. I was like, oh, it was your play, little. He was like, yeah, it was.
I'd been with Brendan since day one, and Josh talking to them. I got close and we kind of spread out and did our own things and came back together.
So yeah, we need to watch out for that. But yeah, I like Don and Amber. They're nice. I like everyone left pretty much. I don't dislike Ali. I just had to put her on the block because I had to make a decision.
I'm really excited to be in the final 8, and I am going to work really hard for the next HOH. I'll try and make a big move, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Me and Donald seem to be doing really well. I'm still a little nervous with his wife in the competition, or in the game, that he might do me wrong for her, which seems very likely.
I have a secret weapon up my sleeve, though, because none of them know I've got Ashley like I do.
He's very protective of her, and I don't know if he could actually take her out to protect me, so keeps me a little nervous. He says he's my final 2, but I don't know.
I wouldn't underestimate anything.
I would not underestimate Ashley if I was you.
I'm not saying I underestimate Ashley. I said I underestimate their ability to know everything going on in the house like we do.
That makes me a little nervous. So in the back of my mind, I wouldn't mind her leaving. Kind of mean to say, but right now she has a number.
Tonight's HOH should be interesting. I don't think I'm going to be on the block this week, which is good.
Hopefully Simon can finally get his act together and win a competition, because I've been carrying everybody so far, and 3 HOHs and 2 vetoes. It's kind of crazy that really it's only been 3 people that have really won a competition, and well, Allie won 1, but I need someone else to pick up the slack for me and start winning some competitions, because I can't do everything. And it's funny that people still think that Simon is puppeting me and he's controlling me. And
HOH tonight, I don't think I want to win. I think I want to win next week, but not this week. I don't know. It depends on the comp. If it's something where I can like assess who's about to win and do something about it, that'll be good. I would love to see Amber or Dom win, or even Ashley.
Simon cannot win HOH.
Nope.
Oh my god, I need to win. If I ever fucking win a comp, ever, I need this next one.
This competition is called Riddle Me This. It will be a knockout battle of mental skill. Each round in this competition will be a riddle. Answer the riddle correctly to stay in the competition. You'll be facing off in pairs. The first player to answer the riddle correctly will move on to the next round and will select a pair to face off. If you answer the riddle incorrectly, you will be knocked out and your opponent will move on to the next round. All of your answers will be posted in the house chat, and at the end of the competition, the last player standing will be crowned the new head of household.
So, I have 1 HOH this week, and it is my duty to nominate 2 people for eviction. I want you guys to know that this is not easy for me. I truly love all of you. I wish that we could all just win and stay in the house, because I really enjoy all of you. But it's not the name of the game. So, at the end of the day, I have to do what's best for me. I had a stab taken at me last week. It wasn't taken directly at me, it was taken around me, but it was still very personal. So therefore, I am choosing to nominate Simon and Ryan for eviction. I love you both, and I want you guys to have a chance to play in POV and take yourself off the block. No backdoor plan here. I love you guys, and please don't hate me. So, I won HOH. I was so excited. I finally get a chance to do what needs to be done, and that's take out the 2 of the biggest players standing in the way of me getting to the end, Ryan and Simon.
I'm defeated. I'm hurt. I'm mad at myself. I feel like I've let me and Ryan down, and I feel like an idiot.
But Amber won HOH this week. We did have the final 2 alliance to the end of this game.
Ryan and Simon are on the block on Amber's HOH.
Like, well, one of us are leaving this round.
It didn't take me very long to decide that I needed to nominate Ryan and Simon. I pretty much knew that instantly. However, man, I didn't want to do it.
I just gotta hope that I can stay safe this week. And again, I've given her no reason to nominate me. I could have nominated her last week, and I kept her safe.
The first phone call I did do was with Ryan.
Well, I'd be insulted if I'm not nominated. Yeah, because I'm the biggest threat in this game. I should be nominated. But at the same time, I just made a very valid argument to her why I shouldn't be nominated. So hopefully that's enough, and I'll be able to skate my way off the block this week, and it is what it is.
I could tell he was very nervous in the call. I could tell that he did not trust me at all. And that kind of told me everything I needed to know, because I had wondered if we were ever going to be able to work together, and I didn't trust him, but that was absolutely definitely reciprocated. And by all means, I don't blame him at all.
Especially when I just really made the point that having the best competitor in the game on your side to carry you and win competitions is a pretty darn good thing.
So after I spoke with Ryan, I then spoke with Josh. Let me touch bases on Josh. Josh, I really like Josh. He is a very good player. He's also the one that I can't quite figure out his game completely, which is just so exciting to me. I love it.
I see myself becoming target in like 1 or 2 weeks' time, but I think for now, this week, I'm going to be okay, fingers crossed. I don't think anyone's going to come for me right now. Like, you've got Amber and Don, the power couple. You've got Ryan and Simon, who are like a power couple that are good comps. Like, I don't see myself becoming an immediate threat, but I see myself going on the block soon. I think maybe next round of the round after I could suddenly become targeted.
He was completely on board with my Ryan and Simon thing. I'm not sure if that would have been what he would have done.
I wouldn't mind a shot being taken at Ryan and Simon that's not me doing it. That would be interesting to see. Someone like Dom would take that shot, and that's good, because I don't want to make it yet.
I think we left the call both very satisfied as to what happened. Maybe it would have been when he was done. I couldn't quite gauge it. Again, I can't figure that boy out yet.
I want it to happen, but not yet. If someone could nominate those two this week, that'd be good. But I don't want to do it myself.
I would like to see Ryan go first so I could actually start winning shit, because he beats me in everything, which pisses me off.
So I am all excited. Bing, bang, boom. You're on the block, and boom. Ryan's like, not to motherfucking day.
I knew there was a possibility she would do something like she did. I didn't know if it was a good idea. I know there were other powers up there. You knew the Ryan thing would happen. Shocked Simon doesn't have something VR power-wise.
Then Ryan reveals his power that he had, which obviously I knew he had some sort of power, but I didn't know exactly what it was.
You know, I knew that there were probably powers out there somewhere. I knew most likely Ryan was the one that had it, like, without a doubt.
Lie slightly about the DR power and fool the other house guests, which was a success. So the power that I got is a second chance power, basically.
And he said this thing, and it was like, it's going to keep me and Simon safe. It was really Jess and Cody, you know, BB19. It was definitely that.
If I happen to get evicted and stay on the block, then I get to battle the nominee that's up there with me in a competition, and if I win, then I stay in the game, and they go to jury instead.
But I wasn't going to be a pussy with my noms. I just wasn't. I wanted to take the chance, and hopefully it paid off. And if it did pay off, it paid off greatly for me.
And let's face it, I've been crushing these competitions this season, so that's definitely to my advantage.
However, well, I gambled and lost.
But I made up a lie and said that I have the Phoenix of Protection, which is a totally legit name, and it's got a phoenix on the little graphic. I said that whoever gets evicted, after the votes have been revealed, I can use it on any house guest the next 2 weeks, and then they'll stay in the game. So, after that video up there caused a lot of chaos and paranoia, everyone's totally buying it. It's unbelievable how gullible people are, but it worked, and Amber's totally pissed off.
But at the end of the day, I don't regret one single move I've made in this game. Even if I leave next week, I played my ass off in this game.
This veto competition will be a test of patience and mental skill, and probably your eyesight. Sorry in advance. You will be given a labyrinth puzzle board that you will have to solve by bringing back the hidden message that connects from the starting point to the golden veto. The phrase will be several words long and run into each other, jumping from each extension of the labyrinth. After you've completed the labyrinth, you will need to type out the words of the phrase into the house chat. If you post the wrong phrase or screw up the final answer, you will be eliminated from the competition. The first player to correctly solve the veto labyrinth and post the hidden message into the house chat will win the power of veto.
Alright, this is the power veto ceremony. Obviously, I've won the power veto this week, so I'm going to make it a pretty easy decision. I'm going to use the power veto to take myself off the block and save myself from eviction this week. Amber, since I have vetoed one of your nominees, it's now your responsibility as head of household to name another house guest for eviction.
It is my duty to name a replacement nominee. Allie, I have decided to nominate you. This is nothing personal. I love you to death. It's strictly strategic. I'm not quite sure where your head is. We haven't talked much game lately. But I have a feeling you'll be staying at the end of this. So I love you, girl, and good night.
So this week was crazy. I couldn't participate in the veto because I had to work, which sucked. But it's okay. Things happen.
The veto competition where we did this weird maze thing. It was so difficult. It was so annoying to do. I give up.
I don't know why I was nominated, honestly, because I thought I could trust Amber. Like, come on. I'm so confused. Like, she said I was a pawn. But, like, she said she needed a safe pawn, but, like, still, like, pawns can go home. It's scary.
I'm surprised I didn't go up, but that proves our loyalty is actually back together. Like, at this point, her evicting Jesse was horrible for me. You know, my best friend got evicted, and then, you know, it was bad for Don because he ended up getting a fight with me, and he kind of feels, like, done. But it was really, really good for me and Amber as a core alliance.
It was a pretty crazy week and intense. Like, I'm just really confused why she nominated me, because pawns go home. The word pawn can be very shady, because, like, people can blindside you.
After veto, I didn't even get to talk to Ryan. Like, he made his decision when he was fucking on the house call, and then he used his veto on himself, and I'm like, okay, cool. And we called, and I was like, so you're using the power on me, right? And he was like, well, it's not transferable. And I was like, what?
Ryan won the power of veto, and he, of course, saved himself. But then we realized, I talked to Amber about it, and we realized he did reveal that he had this power to, like, save himself or something, like, to keep himself from being on the block at the end of the week or something. And we realized, why didn't he use the veto on Simon?
And my first instinct was like, I'm gonna strangle this fucker. Like, he just fucked me over. Like, why? I was like, why wouldn't you veto me and then use the power on yourself, and then we're both safe? Like, and then he told me, like, how the power is expiring, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm leaving this round. And I was like, well, fuck, I haven't talked to these people around. I need to make my rounds. And I first talked to Don and Amber, and it was a really passive-aggressive conversation.
And y'all are a lethal fucking duo. I mean, Jesus, your social game is amazing.
I just hate how they're like, well, we can't beat Ryan in the end. Like, you guys are just such a duo. And I'm like, you guys are married.
Like, I have it built up in my head that you're like this, like, you can just do anything. And then I finally get you on the block, think I got you. And, well, yeah, you're not going home.
I'm so mad at Ryan, and at the time I was. I was like, I'm so mad at Ryan. He just gambled with my life in this game. I don't want to leave. And they're like, well, we want to flush the power.
If Ryan doesn't use that power, he's such a D-bag, and I don't think he's that big of a D-bag, so I just think you're telling me that shit.
We got to get this done. We need to keep noms the same. We need to take out, I prefer Simon, force him to use it on Simon, or give him that choice not to use it. See what Ryan does. I mean, I'd really like to force Ryan into that.
And I kept guilt tripping them. And I said something, and I did something dirty. And I was like, if you guys love me, you wouldn't evict me. And those words themselves, like, really made me sick because I said them. I'm not really happy about that. I feel like it really hurt our friendship.
I hate that because I hate to say that we're going to try and target Simon, but with Brian having the power, the only opportunity to flush the power, not flush the power, I should say, and still take someone out, is to take Simon out.
But I had to play to win, and, you know, if I have to be manipulative, I have to.
Amber thought that he was playing everyone and he had this ultimate plan that they probably had the votes, but I honestly had other options. I thought, A, he's selfish and he wanted to save the power for later for himself, or B, he's not as smart of a player as we thought he was and he just didn't think of it, or C, it was a very impulsive decision and he didn't even have time to think of it.
I was so mad at Ryan, and I was just kind of guilt tripping him, and I was like, dude, you like totally just fucked my game, like, I'm sorry. And he felt so fucking bad. He felt so bad that he revealed his plan to me again and told me, I am so sorry, like, I can play this on you, but you have to win a competition. But I was really hesitant because you haven't been doing well in competitions. And I was like, Ryan! Like, why did you lie to me? And, like, I was so relieved. But he was still hesitant on playing it on me. So I was like, okay, Simon, we have to convince this dude that he has to use the power on me. And I pretty much told him that the power's going to expire. He's most likely going to win HOH, so he has to use it on me or else I'm going to be gone. That his plans won't work in the future, even if he wins head of household, if I'm not there.
Being nominated is not a cute look for me. The past couple hours of the game have been really hard on me because I do want to stay, and I want to stay so badly. I feel like I have more game to play, and 8th place would not look cute on me. So, like, would you guys really want to make me not look as cute? Because I think that's really disrespectful for not helping me pursue my lifestyle. Anyways, if I stay, you guys know where my loyalty stands. My 100% full on target is going to be Ashley for the pure fact that I feel like she has not put the effort into this game. And if I see her dragged to the end, I will be disgusted with myself. I like working with strong people, and almost every single person has shown me that they are a strong game player, so that makes me happy. But I feel like there's one person who's not in that, and if I stay and I'm HOH, she will be my target 100%, and I'll do everything in my power to get her evicted. So that means a good thing because it is a guaranteed week of safety for you guys, meaning against someone like Ali, who has been unpredictable and has flipped to two different sides throughout the game. You don't really know what she's going to do if she wins head of household, but you guys do know what I will do. So that is one guaranteed round of safety, and this far late in the game, don't you want any safety that you can get? I don't want to get 8th. I really don't want to. Clayton only got 11th, and I got 8th. That's not okay. He died for my sins, and I need to make sure that I fully avenge him and do him good, because y'all did him dirty. But anyways, I love you guys. I respect your decision no matter what. Not really, but I hope you keep me, and good luck to Allie. Love you, girl.
Hey, I would really love to stay in this game. It's been really fun, and I love playing with all of you. You're all super nice. I'm a very loyal and honest person. I always stick to my word. If you keep me, I'd truly appreciate it. But if you evict me, no hard feelings. Just do whatever's best for your game. I love you all.
With Ryan's public vote, Ryan cast his vote to evict Allie.
I knew it.
Wow.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Shocker.
And by a vote of 4-1, Simon, you have been evicted from the game of control. However, okay, the second chance token. This DR power allows the holder a second chance in the game after being evicted. This token can only be used after the holder has been officially evicted from the game of control. It will call for an additional competition in which the two final nominees will face off in a sudden death match where the victor will continue in the game and the loser will join the jury. And as of 11:45 a.m. this morning, before final pleas were called, Ryan transferred his power over to Simon. This is the sudden death do or die competition that has been enforced due to the activation of the second chance token. This competition will be played by only the holder and the opposed nominee. You've both been put into a chat separate from the house chat, and this competition will be broadcast live. Here's how it's going to work. Each round, you'll get letters that spell out a word or phrase relating to the Big Brother game. The words will be spelled backwards, and you'll only get one letter at a time. When you think you know what the word or the phrase is, lock your answer into the Skype chat. When you get a word or phrase correct, you will receive 1 point. If you get an answer wrong, neither of you will receive a point for that question, and we will move on to the next round. At the end of 10 rounds, the nominee with the most points will win the right to continue on in the game, leaving the opposing nominee to be evicted, making them the next member of the 7-player jury who will decide who wins this first season of Control. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, guys. Allie, that is incorrect. The word was blindside.
Oh.
Ellie, you need to chill, girl. Like.
3, 2, 1. Lord. Allie, you were incorrect. Simon, you were actually correct. The word was eviction.
Come on, please. Please.
It could be both.
Oh, Christ.
Give me a point. Give me a point.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to, because if the next round goes that same way, it's probably gonna be the same issue. Okay.
Do I have a point right now?
Yeah, so Simon, you have the first point.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Move on to the next round, right? That's what you said in the rules.
All right, the word was jury house.
Sorry, like.
Oh, yeah, same.
All right, round 4.
Hilarious.
Starting in 3, 2, 1.
I'm sorry, Allie. I'm sorry. It's strategy. Like it's just strategy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I love how you keep writing house again.
I know. I'm sorry. I just have to do what I gotta do. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I think it's funny.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Allie. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so
3, 2. 1.
I'm sorry.
Simon, you are back in the game. Allie, I'm sorry. That means that you've been evicted.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That was interesting.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Everyone's really nice. I did my best. I campaigned hard when I was put on the block as Ryan's replacement. Yeah. play Big Brother, not Big Baby.